guys, welcome back again to my channel and to my kitchen. This is another requested recipe. You guys wanted me to make a shrimp recipe, how to make a fast and easy, spicy, tangy, sweet kind of a shrimp recipe. I'm going to show you how I get this one done. So come on and let's get started.
Jamaican, here comes a rude boy Jamaican.
Okay, now let's first talk about the shrimp that we're going to be using. I am going to use my jumbo shrimp for this recipe. This is about 3 pounds of shrimp. Alright, what I did was clean it. Make sure you devein the shrimp then before you even attempt to cook shrimp enough. You want to make sure that you devein them right there. Take off them little foot, fingers and head and all them things there. Make sure you wash it with a little bit of lemon juice and vinegar. And your shrimp is ready to cook. Now let's go over the other ingredients we're going to use to turn up this thing and mad loud. Let's get into the vegetables first. I have bell pepper, which is red bell pepper, green. I have onions there, carrot, a little bit of ginger, right, the salt, and some scallion and thyme. So that's what you're going to need for that, right? Of course, you're cooking seafood, so you need the seafood seasoning, paprika, garlic, and you're also going to need some cornstarch for this recipe. Black pepper is right there. I'm going to use my Scotch bonnet pepper, my Keatler Scotch bonnet pepper mix. So good, we love it. A little bit of salt, not too much. Of course, I'm going to be using my apple cider vinegar because I know I love it so much. Some ketchup, and of course, I'm going to be using some coconut milk, right, for this recipe. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So come on and let's get all this thing together now. Now we're moving on to our very first step. I have my shrimp right there, so and my shrimp nice and clean. I wash it with lemon juice and vinegar, right? Make sure you take out them veins and foot and head and all them things that are for the shrimp before you attempt to cook it. All I'm going to do is going to be simple. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper, a pinch of salt, and then I'm going to add my cornstarch to that. Now with clean hands, you want to mix this in or rub it in or however you want to do it. And you're going to set this aside for a few minutes, okay? Probably like about 15-20 minutes. And then we'll move on to step number 2. So I'll see you back in a few minutes. Okay guys, we are moving on to step number 2. I have my pot right there, so my wok, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to add my oil into that pot. Okay, so now you want to make sure you oil nice and hot before you put your shrimp in there, because you're going to ruin the texture of the cornstarch if you put it in a cool oil. So you go ahead and you just put your shrimp in. And you're just going to make sure, keep frying it until you get that nice pink color. Okay, so now that you achieve your pink color, you don't want to overcook the shrimp because you want your shrimp get tough. You want it to be nice and soft and juicy when you get done cooking it. So as soon as you start to get that pink color right there, you go ahead and you take them off the stove. Alright, now we're moving on to the next step. I have my wok back on the fire. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more oil to that. And you want to go ahead and add your butter. And let that melt. Now you want to go ahead and add your garlic. And your grated ginger. Put your bell peppers in. Red and green. That's the one I'm using. You could use any color that you like. Onions. And your carrots. Thyme going as well.
Hey yo, sure, kick it.
Now you're going to give that thing a lot of flavor. So you're going to put your seafood seasoning in. Paprika, your pepper, and your vinegar. And mix that in. Now you want to go ahead and add your coconut cream and your ketchup. Your ketchup is going to give it that sweet taste. Now you want to put your shrimp back in and some fresh scallions. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy this recipe. Fast, simple, and easy. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Let me know what you'd like to see me cooking next in my kitchen. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy! I'm going to let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, it's time for we eat. So, see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.